So I talk a lot about the brain and a brain-based approach to health. But after years of talking to people about the brain, there's one bit of information that's often really misunderstood. And remember, knowledge drives recovery. So this is Neuro Nugget number 2, a little bit of information that can be an absolute game changer. You might remember my last video, my Neuro Nugget number 1, was to stop seeing things as either physical or psychological, because neuroscience doesn't really support that historic division anymore. But if we are going to talk about the brain, there's one misconception that I think is really important to talk about. So this is Neuro Nugget number 2. Are you ready? Your brain is not for thinking. So I'll say that again, because it is so important. Your brain is not for thinking. The brain's job is to coordinate and protect the body. And it does this by driving all the key physiological requirements to flourish and survive. So we're talking digestion, immune function, stress production, hormone regulation, muscle growth and repair, movement, pain and fatigue responses, reproduction, sleep, behavioural responses, and so much more. And that is why this Neuro Nugget is so important. Because if you think that the brain's job is to think, you might not have fully grasped the huge implications of the concept of neural plasticity. That is the brain's ability to change and our capacity to train our own brains. So this Nobel Prize winning concept of neural plasticity is an absolute game changer for health. We can deliberately learn to train the control center of our body. And that is exciting. So when people misunderstand the brain and see it as some kind of thought-making machine, then the idea of a brain-based approach to health won't make any sense. And any mention of the brain will imply that they have some kind of a thinking problem, or that somehow positive thinking is going to fix all this, which it won't. So when we understand the critical role that the brain plays in our health, taking a brain-based approach makes more sense, particularly coupled with the idea of neural plasticity, this idea that we can deliberately change our own brain. So that's Neuro Nugget number 2. Your brain's not for thinking, it's control center for the body. So to sum it up, stop seeing things as either physical or psychological, because that's really no longer supported by the science, and it'll just get in the way of seeing valid treatment options. And if you are looking at a brain-based approach to health, remember the brain is not for thinking, it's control center for the body, and it happens to be the most trainable organ that we have, and that's exciting for people that are stuck in their health. So I hope that Neuro Nugget really hits home and excites you too. It's an absolute game changer for a lot of people. So that's it from me. If you're wanting to know more Neuro Nuggets or learn more about my work, simply like or subscribe. If you're wanting to work with me, then just make contact, and I'll see you again soon. See you later.